Hey guys, welcome back to ATF Training Center's channel. If you got this far, thank you so much for clicking on the video. I greatly appreciate it. Today we will be talking about let me rephrase that. Today we will be combating the myths and lies about women weightlifting and using weight and throwing weight around. Please excuse my voice and raspy and nasty it sounds. I'm a little under the weather, but I wanted to make this video because I wanted to address some things that some people might say. If you hear noise, it's just my kids in the background. Sorry about that, but they're kids. Okay. So basically, the first thing is a lot of women make the excuse that they don't want to weightlift because they say that it will make them big like a man or look mannish or whatever. Well, that is myth number one. First of all, we do not even have enough testosterone in our bodies unless we were to actually take a testosterone shot every month, or if we were to take some kind of steroid or performance enhancement drug. That is the only way, or maybe if there was some kind of genetic problem, that's really the only way a woman would even have enough testosterone in their bodies to start beginning to look like a man just from pure weightlifting. Okay. Another thing is you can totally distinguish, or you can totally be in charge of the way you weightlift and how much you weightlift, or as we call it as trainers, resistance training. You can modify that. You can be the judge of that. Like if you want to lift, if you want to lift and you just want to tone up, you can still do like the way I train, which is CrossFit. You can still do CrossFit and you won't look like a guy. You could still do bodybuilding movements and you won't look like a guy. Um, it all comes down to volume. It all comes down to how much weight you're using. It all comes down to the frequency of which you're doing it, and things like that. Honestly, that is something that fires me up because even me now, people see that I'm doing CrossFit, and I actually had a client say this to me. Oh, in a while you're gonna start looking like a man. Just because a woman has muscles, just because she's cut, just because she's defined or toned, does not mean she looks like a man. There's no that those two do not correlate at all. Okay. Um, my arms down, like if I were to do this, not really I'm not even to the point that I want to be. I don't have the definition that I want to have. But the way I resistance train, or the way I get, cut, or how cut I want to get, that's up to me depending on what I want. And that's up to you depending on what you want. Now, if you do a lot more what we call accessory work, which is like bicep curls, hammer curls, you're doing a lat pull down, stuff like that, stuff to isolate the muscles, then that's when you come into more of a, okay, now I'm really trying to define my muscles. I really want them to show. I really want to look cut. And that is different from you just doing CrossFit, or you just doing bodybuilding workouts, or you just doing some type of resistance training. There is no way, unless there was something that I just mentioned before, there's no way a woman could even physically look like a man unless those things happen, right? Or unless you tried really, 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 really hard and you're just genetically that way where you're super muscular, already, then you're not going to look like a man. You're just going to look like a very muscular woman. So that's the first myth I wanted to get out of the way. The second one is really just like women think that it's just like bad on their bodies, or like it's gonna hurt you, or like it's gonna cause any kind of, I don't know, just like issues. But it doesn't. If anything, it helps you. Women are more prone to getting um, osteoporosis and other bone related diseases. We are more prone to it than men. Okay? Men can get it as well. Resistance training is important for men as well. Okay? Let's just clear that up. But for women, we need to resistance train or weight lift using barbells and heavy dumbbells and kettlebells and other things like sleds and uh yoke carries, stuff like that. Like, we need to do that as women, because what weightlifting does, or resistance training, it builds up your bone density. Your bone density, when you lack bone density, or you have a lower bone density as a woman, once you get older, you are more prone to osteoporosis, arthritis, stiffness of joints, and stuff like that. I promise you, if you were to resistance train, give it 30 days. I promise you, you will see so much of a difference in your body already. I don't care what age you are. It is not too late to start resistance training. And it doesn't even have to be heavy. Like, honestly, it doesn't have to be heavy. But one thing that fires me up is when I have my own gym now, but when I used to go to different gyms, and I would see women just, they would think that they're doing something beneficial to them, doing a bunch of cardio, and then going downstairs in front of the mirror and curling 5-pound dumbbells. Like, that's not helping you. Okay? Loads of cardio is not helping you. Actually, training like CrossFit or high intensity interval training, what that does is it helps you to move weight while also working your cardiovascular system. It helps you to build muscle while also making yourself conditioned, using your heart, allowing your heart to pump naturally, and in an effective way. So basically, I really just wanted to get, those are like two of the main things that this is something like I'm really pumped up about. I don't know if you guys can tell how passionate I am about women getting into resistance training, getting in to lifting weights. Okay, like, I do not like seeing women think that they're doing something good for their body, and really they're just running through the motions. I hate it when personal trainers at commercial gyms, they are getting all your money. You're paying them $400 a month, and you're paying a gym membership. And all they have you doing is cardio and very light dumbbells and air squats and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with air squats. I have very defined quads because of air squats. But you need to be able to throw in some back squats with a barbell. Maybe it's just the barbell. Maybe it's not weight on it, but it's just the barbell. You need to be able to use dumbbells. And that's something that I'm very, very passionate about. My daughter sees me, my daughter and son, they see me train every day. The only day I don't train is Sunday, and I try to make that active rest day. My daughter, she knows how to use dumbbells. She has her own set of 2-pound dumbbells. She has a PVC pipe that we call her barbell, and she gets her work done. It is important for me, to teach her at a young age that it's nothing wrong with women weightlifting. It's nothing wrong with women throwing around weight, as I say. There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, it helps you. It helps you in the long run so that when you have your grandchildren, that you're able to chase them around and you're not, as cliche as it sounds, like you're not just rolling around in a scooter because you have osteoporosis or because you have severe arthritis and you haven't moved your joints, and your joints, they're not lubricated enough because you haven't used them. So please, women who are watching this, and men who are afraid to step into the gym, who are afraid to get fit, this is the time. I'm telling you guys, this is the time. In America, and if people watch this video from other countries, I don't know really like what's the statistics in other countries, but in America, this is the all-time high of the most people have been um, unhealthy. We have an all-time high of obesity. We have an all-time high of heart disease, cancers, and diseases that we didn't even know about, or diseases that we weren't even thinking about, are now trying to surface because we are not taking our fitness seriously. And we have people in the fitness industry who are out here taking your money, and you are not knowledgeable enough, or you don't have enough knowledge to know that they're taking advantage of you. So I want to make this video so that you guys know that if you go to a commercial gym and they say to you, oh, we're going to do this training, this training, this training, if it is not, if you're a woman or even a man, if it does not involve you really challenging yourself and really lifting weights and really getting that high intensity, and just going at it and building muscle while building your cardiovascular system, it's not the right thing. And even if you have heart problems or any kind of other diseases that kind of mess you up, trust me, it is, you are able to do this for whomever. I train people who have issues and I work with them all. We can make modifications. All right, guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you, guys. If you got this far, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will have my I'll have my website in the link description below. I'll have my Instagram and Facebook if you guys want to go jump on there. And definitely share this video around, because I want everyone, every woman and every man, to know how important resistance training and weightlifting training is. All right, thanks you guys. See you guys later.